Hello everyone and welcome to the Maths Live channel. Today we will solve one more concept to find particular integral. The concept is variation of parameter method. So output of today's video is to understand the concept of variation of parameter method with examples, because examples clears our concept. So here let us take second order linear differential equations, because we restrict our curriculum up to second order linear differential equations for this variation of parameter method. And when we are going to use this variation of parameter method mostly, so it is just advice, not a general concept. But whenever we have a complex root in finding the complementary function, imaginary roots, and your shortcut method is not applicable, then we prefer to use variation of parameter methods, right? Complex root, imaginary roots, and variation of parameter method is not applicable. Okay, so here we will start our method. Let second order linear differential equation phi of t operating on y is equal to f of x. This is our second order linear differential equations. Now having complementary function CF is given. Complementary function c1y1 plus c2y2. y1 y2 may be sin x cos x, e raised to x, e raised to minus x. We have found all type of complementary functions. So in that c1 c2 are constants and y1 y2 are the functions of x. Now from this we can write down particular integral u y1 plus v y2. Instead of c1 c2 I write u and v. So u y1 plus v y2. So here you can clearly observe, instead of c1 c2 constants we write u and v. So this method is also called variation of constant method, because we vary the constant. Instead of c1 c2 we write u and v. Now what are the values of u and v? So u is equal to integration of minus y2 f of x upon w. U is equal to integration of minus y2 f of x upon w, and v is equal to integration of y1 f of x upon w, and w dx, okay? No problem. And w is called Wronskian. So w you may call it as determinant or Wronskian. So w is equal to y1 y2 y1 dash y2 dash, and we can solve this determinant, right? So this is our simple procedure. Minus y2 f of x upon w dx is u, y1 f of x upon w dx is our v. That you have to keep in your mind for second order linear differential equations and using variation of parameter method. So to understand this concept, let us take one example. So our example is d2y by dx square plus y is equal to cosec x, right? Cosec x. Now here d2y by dx square plus y, this term we can write d square plus 1 operating on y is equal to cosec x. We know how to reduce this, use this capital D operator. Okay, write down complementary function. So your auxiliary equation is d square plus 1 is equal to 0. So d is equal to plus or minus I. So our complementary function is c1 cos x plus c2 sin x. Have you remembered this? D square plus 1 equal to 0. So d square equal to minus 1. Square root of minus 1 I can write I, and plus minus for taking the square root. So d equal to plus or minus I, and using our third case, our third rule to find complementary function, roots are imaginary and distinct. So I get c1 cos x plus c2 sin x. Everything okay? Yes. Now from this we can write particular integral directly. Instead of c1 and c2, what we have to write only? u v. So u, this function cos x I called it as y1 plus v sin x I called it as y2. So y1 is equal to cos x, y2 is equal to sin x. Correct? And from this I can find w. W is equal to what? Determinant y1 y2 y1 dash y2 dash. Determinant y1 y2 y1 dash y2 dash. Now put the the values here. y1 means cos x, y2 sin x. What is derivative of cos x? It is minus sin x. And what is derivative of sin x? It is cos x. So I get cos x sin x minus cos x and cos x. Minus sin x and cos x. Now solve this determinant. Cos x into cos x, it is cos square x, and sin x into sin x, sin square x minus minus plus sin square x. So by trigonometry, cos square x plus sin square x, it is 1. So determinant is 1, means W is 1, Wronskian is 1. So denominator is 1 here in this formula. So let us complete this problem. So u is equal to, value of u is equal to integration minus y2 means sin x, then f of x is the given term, cosec x, sin x into cosec x divided by 1 dx. Value of w is 1, so it is 1. Right? Sin x and cosec x are reciprocals of each other. Cosec x we can write 1 upon sin x. So sin x get cancelled. So what is your answer here? Integration of minus dx. So it is minus x. See, value of u is minus x. As simple as that. Now do it for v. Yes. Value of 1. V is equal to integration y1 f of x. y1 means cos x into cosec x. So here cos x into cosec x upon 1 dx. Right? Now cosec x means sin x, 1 upon sin x. So here we can write integration of cos x upon sin x dx. Right? Or you may write cot x. Right? And your answer is log of sin x. It is f dash upon f. We know the formula, integration of f dash upon f is log f. Function and its derivative. Right? So here derivative of sin x is cos x, so it is log of sin x. Right? No need to add here constant, because constants already we have added in our complementary function C1, C2. Right? So our final answer is y is equal to CF plus PI. Complete your answer. C1 cos x plus C2 sin x plus particular integral u y1 plus v y2. So here u means minus x. So minus x y1 cos x. Right? Plus v means log of sin x and y2 is sin x. So here sin x into log of sin x. So in this way we get our answer. Understood it? To clear our concept, we will take one more example. The example is d square minus 2d plus 2 operating on y. D square minus 2d plus 2 operating on y is equal to e raised to x into tan x. E raised to x into tan x. D square minus 2d plus 2 operating on y is equal to e raised to x tan x. Now find answer for this. D square minus 2d plus 2 is equal to 0. Find the complementary function. So here you can find the roots of this problem by your own. That is a nice exercise for you. So here d is equal to 1 plus or minus I. That may be the roots. But do it by your own. Complementary function we have spent so many time on that. Okay. Now, so complementary function is equal to yes, e raised to x in bracket c1 cos x plus c2 sin x. So this write it properly. C1 e raised to x into cos x plus c2 e raised to x into sin x. So this is your c1 y1 plus c2 y2. This is your complementary function. So from that particular integral is u y1 plus v y2. Which is your y1 here? Y1 is e raised to x cos x. value of y1 is e raised to x into cos x. So y1, this one, e raised to x into cos x. And what about y2? It is e raised to x into sin x. Okay? So I get these two functions. I can find w. So w is equal to y1 by 2. So e raised to x into cos x, e raised to x into sin x upon y1 dash y2 dash. Like here u into 0 derivative. So here e raised to x, derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x, cos x as it is, minus e raised to x as it is, derivative of cos x is minus sin x. Right? Now do it for this one, e raised to x sin x. E raised to x, derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x into sin x as it is, plus e raised to x into cos x. Right? And solve this derivative. So here e raised to x cos x into e raised to x sin x plus e raised to x cos x minus e raised to x into sin x, e raised to x cos x minus e raised to x into sin x. Clearly? So this is equal to, simplify this, e raised to x cos x into e raised to x sin x, so it becomes e raised to 2x cos x into sin x plus e raised to 2x into cos square x. If I simplify this, now you can simplify this, minus e raised to 2x into cos x sin x minus minus plus e raised to 2x into sin square x. Right? So this term get cancelled and here e raised to 2x common, cos square x plus sin square x is 1. So your answer is e raised to 2x. Now we will solve this problem by finding u and v. So take u is equal to integration of u is equal to integration of minus y2. Y2 is e raised to x sin x. So e raised to x sin x into f of x. What is the value of f of x? E raised to x into tan x divided by w. W is e raised to 2x dx. You can see e raised to x, e raised to x and e raised to 2x get cancelled. Sin x and tan x remains. So here minus integration of sin x as it is, tan x we can write sin x upon cos x dx. Right? So sin x into sin x, value of sin square x. So here minus integration of sin x into sin x is sin square x. We can write that 1 minus cos square x. Note this, I have written it directly. You have to understand it. Sin x into sin x is sin square x, and that sin square x we can write 1 minus cos square x and divide separately. So minus integration of 1 upon cos x. 1 upon cos x is sec x minus cos square x upon cos x. What remains? Cos x dx. So our answer is minus, what is integration of sec x? Log of sec x plus tan x. Log of sec x plus tan x. Right? And minus minus plus, what is integration of sin x, cos x? It is sin x. So this is our value of u. Then v we can find. V is equal to integration y1 f of x. Y1 is e raised to x cos x. Sin x is there, now here is cos x. Into f of x, e raised to x tan x upon e raised to 2x dx. Clearly? So here e raised to x, e raised to 2x get cancelled. What remain? Integration of cos x and tan x. Cos x into sin x upon cos x dx. So cos x get cancelled. What remain? Integration of sin x. What is integration of sin x? Is minus cos x. Right? Now u and v we get. Substitute that value in your particular integral formulas. First we have written in that and complete your answer. Thanks for watching.